Hello everyone, welcome to my channel video. Fame has a way of building distance around athletes. But according to Sophie Cunningham, Caitlin Clark couldn't be further from the larger-than-life image that follows her. During a recent appearance on a Farmer podcast presented by Tecovas and filmed at Tecovas Scottsdale, Cunningham was asked by a fan to share her favorite story about Clark. However, what followed wasn't what many of the fans would expect. First of all, I think she is such a normal human. She truly is. She loves ball, the Indiana Fever guard said. But my favorite story? I don't even know if I have a favorite story, but she's just a big old dork. For a player often described as a generational talent and carrying record-breaking attention at just 22, would that be a description that you would expect? But Cunningham leaned into it. You kind of go in, and you don't know what to expect because she's a generational player. She has all this attention and carries it all so well, especially being her age. And I promise you, she's the biggest dork you'll ever meet. And so I just love her whole vibe, she added. Sophie Cunningham painted a picture of Clark as someone grounded, obsessed with basketball, comfortable in her own skin, and surprisingly goofy behind closed doors. But that wasn't the only revealing moment from the podcast. While Clark's personality might surprise many, what she revealed about the league itself would shock even more people. I think what people don't understand is the WNBA is so inappropriate, she said. We've had people who work for the WNBA, and they go to the NBA and NBA guys, and what they do and what they talk about, and all that doesn't even come close to how, I don't know, we're wild. We say some crazy stuff, and we're just a fun time over in the W. In an era where the WNBA is expanding rapidly, drawing record-breaking viewership and corporate partnerships, Cunningham's remarks offer a reminder that behind a polished broadcast and rising national spotlight is a league built on tight locker rooms, unfiltered personalities, and unapologetically fun culture. The contrast is almost poetic. On one hand, you have Clark, the face of a new generation, carrying unprecedented media pressure with ease. On the other hand, you have a league Sophie Cunningham described as chaotic, hilarious, and wild in the best way possible. Other than her game, the best part about Sophie is that she doesn't filter herself. That's who she is, well, until it comes to her dating life. Sophie Cunningham keeps her personal life off limits. During the podcast, when the conversation shifted toward her personal life, Cunningham was asked about the worst first date she had ever been on. However, she was hesitant. Not because she lacked a story, but because she wasn't entirely interested in sharing one. People don't come up to me. I don't really go on dates, she admitted before laughing off follow-up questions about her last legitimate outing. At one point, she playfully shut the topic down altogether. Well, I would say I'm not answering this. I'm getting the boot. SCR*W. You knew what you were doing there. I don't know. My life is a mystery to a lot of people. And that's how I wanted to be. For someone who has built a reputation on being outspoken, Sophie Cunningham's boundaries are almost as telling as her candor. In her own private world, she decides how much access anyone gets. And maybe that balance is the real story. In a league where every quote becomes a headline and every personality becomes a brand, Cunningham remains unmistakably herself. Unfiltered when she wants to be, guarded when she chooses to be, and entirely comfortable controlling the difference. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time,